Hello, good morning viewers. I am Professor Singh, retired HOD Physics, St. Columba College, Hazaribagh. Today is Hiroshima Day. That is, on this very day, the atom bomb was dropped over Hiroshima, one of the city of Japan, and this bomb was dropped by America. Roughly about 2 lakhs of people were killed instantly. But just after 3 days, that is on the 9th of August, a second bomb called Fat Man was dropped over another city of Japan, that is Nagasaki. This bomb also claimed the same number of lives. That is, it also about 2 lakhs people again were killed in Nagasaki also. These two incidents, horrible incident, inflicted a very deep black spot on the very face of humanity. Very deep black spot on the very face of humanity which cannot be erased. ये घटनाओं ने मानवता के मुखमंडल पर बहुत ही गहरा काला धब्बा छोड़ दिया जो कभी भी मिटेगा नहीं. Now, I will very briefly describe what was the circumstance which compelled America to prepare the bomb and drop it on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. At that time, the Second World War was going on, and the scientists of almost all over the world, all over the advanced countries of the scientists were engaged in developing nuclear power. But Germany took lead, and the two German scientists named Otto Hahn and Strassmann. Two scientists, one Strassmann and the other Otto Hahn, jointly worked and became successful in splitting the uranium atom. Then this news was given in almost all the leading papers of the world. But this news came as a blow. This news came as a great shock to the general people of America and in general, and particular to the American scientists. American scientists became very worried about it. Why? Because they were not allowed by the American government to do any research to develop nuclear weapon. The government was preventing them to do so. Especially the then President Roosevelt was very strict, and he was not allowing the scientists to develop any nuclear weapon or the atom bomb. Then the scientists understood the gravity of the situation, that if Germany could develop atom bomb, then America will have to lean down before Germany. अमेरिका को जर्मनी के सामने घुटना टेकना पड़ेगा अगर जर्मनी पहले बना लिया एटम बम. So, thinking this, the American scientists were very much worried, and in a group they went to meet the great scientist Albert Einstein, who was residing at Princeton at that time. And they also apprised him. They also apprised Einstein of the gravity of the situation. And Einstein could understand it, and he also tried to convince Roosevelt by writing a letter. So he wrote a letter to Roosevelt. Albert Einstein wrote a letter to Roosevelt. This is the letter. This is a letter written by Einstein. This is a long letter. This is a letter written by Albert Einstein to Roosevelt. Written by a great man to a great another great man. After going through this letter, Roosevelt yielded. Roosevelt झुक गए, Roosevelt मान गए कि, and he allowed his scientists to make the atom bomb. Then at that time a theoretical physicist, a great physicist named Robert Oppenheimer was a professor in California University, and he was invited by the group of scientists, and he was made the leader or the director of the project to build the nuclear bomb. Then a project was named Manhattan Project. Why Manhattan Project? Manhattan is a district in America just beside a river, Oakridge River. The name of the river is Oakridge, and it was established. The Manhattan project took place on the river Oakridge. That is, a plant was erected. A plant was established, a very big plant, spread in so many acres. A plant was erected, a plant was established just beside Oakridge River, but as it was the district of Manhattan, so the name was Manhattan Project. The name of the project was given Manhattan Project, and the director was Robert Oppenheimer. There 3 bombs were made. Only 3 bombs. 1 test bomb and 2 these bombs which were dropped. One over Nagasaki, the fat man, and the other over Little Boy. First Little Boy was dropped on 6th of August, and then on 9th of August, fat man was dropped. But before dropping of these 2 bombs, there was a test bomb. If test was not that made, how they were sure that we will be successful? So they made a test bomb, and this is the test bomb. The test bomb was tested in Mexico. In a desert named Almagodon. Almagodon was a very big desert. बहुत बड़ा मरुभूमि है मेक्सिको में. And there a tower was erected, a steel tower. The height of the steel tower was 550 meters. Just see, the height of the tower was 550 meters, and atop it, on the top of it, the bomb was kept. And on 16th of July 1945, these 2 bombs were dropped, one on 6th of August and second on 9th of August 1945. But this test was tested prior to them, that is on 16th of July. In the morning, 5:30 a.m., the bomb was kept on this steel tower, and the scientists and some reporters were hiding themselves in a bunker situated at about 10 kilometers. They made a bunker to watch or to witness the explosion, and by remote device, this bomb, the test bomb, was exploded, and it was a successful It was a successful explosion. It was a successful detonation. They saw from that distance, 10 kilometers, they saw that there was a mushroom growth, mushroom-like growth of smoke. There was a mushroom-like growth of smoke, and they could hear a tremendous roaring sound. They could hear a tremendous roaring sound. Then they went to their residence, and the next morning, all the scientists on the reporters visited the place. All the scientists and reporters visited that place. They found that the steel tower was absent. There was no trace of any steel tower there. It was fully absent. What happened to steel tower? What happened to steel tower? It was evaporated by the tremendous heat. It was evaporated. Not only melted, but evaporated by the tremendous heat. And they found that there was a circle. There was a circle of radius 2.5 kilometer. 2.5 किलोमीटर रेडियस, 2.5 किलोमीटर रेडियस का एक सर्कल बन गया है. और सर्कल किस चीज़ का है? कांच का हो गया. ए ग्लास सर्कल was formed of radius 2.5 km. Why so? कांच कहाँ से आया? कांच कहाँ से आया? कांच का बन गया? कांच बालू से बनता है, आप जान लीजिए. बालू को बहुत हाई टेम्परेचर रिफ्यूज किया जाता है. इट विल कन्वर्ट इनटू ग्लास. जो कांच का फैक्ट्री है वो तो रिफाइन बालू लोग मंगाते हैं और उसको फिर रिफाइन करके उसको बहुत हाई टेम्परेचर में मेल्ट करते हैं तो कांच बनता है. सो दिस सर्कल वाज ऑफ ग्लास 2.5 किलोमीटर रेडियस. Now the question is that of what material the bomb is made. The bomb is constructed, the bomb is manufactured. By what material? There are so many materials, there are so many metals as well. Iron, copper, gold, silver, platinum, there are so many metals of which this bomb is made. Bomb is made by uranium. You should remember uranium. Uranium is very heavy metal. U-235 means its atomic weight is 235 and atomic number is 92. Atomic weight is 92. There are 92 protons in it, and protons and neutrons combined are 235. So atomic weight is 235. But there are also isotopes of uranium. Isotopes means atomic number is the same, atomic weight differs. That is isotopes. The chemistry people know it. And there are other uranium, U-238, U-233, U-239 also. But by uranium-235, the bomb is made very easily. Why in 235? Why not in 238? Why not in 239, 233? Because there is a great reason. Because the fission can take place in very easily. Fission. What is fission? In fission, what happens? It catches the one neutron. Just see here. Catches one neutron and it is exploded. It is one atom of uranium. It denotes only one atom of uranium, and it is split up by one neutron. When one neutron comes to here, slow neutron, not necessary that it is fast neutron. If slow neutron comes to it, it catches the neutron, uranium atom, and it is split up into 5 fragments. It is split up, as you see, in 5, one barium, the other krypton, and there are 3 neutrons again, ejected 3 neutrons, and along with some energy is also liberated. Some energy is also liberated. See this equation. U235 plus, this denotes the neutron. This denotes the neutron. So it is barium plus krypton. Just see it, barium plus krypton plus 3 neutron. 3 neutron and plus energy. How much? Energy how much? 200 mega electron volt. Mega means million. Mega means million. 10 to the power 6. Electron volt is the measure of energy. Electron volt is a measure of energy. So I won't go into detail of that because I have a limited span of time. So, but 1, 2, 3, 4. Where from energy? Where from energy? From Einstein relation of mass energy relation, mass can be converted into energy. So if uranium, the uranium mass of uranium is determined, is measured, and mass of this compound 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fragments is taken separately, then it is found the mass of these 5 is less than the uranium atom. You listen it clearly. Let the mass of uranium is x anything. Then and mass of these fragments have emanated from this uranium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 neutrons and 1 barium and then 1 krypton. 5 fragments. 5 fragments combined mass is less than this. Why? What happened to that mass? What happened to that mass which has been lost? That mass is converted into energy. Just see, that mass is converted into energy. I have forgotten to write here the equation. E is equal to mc square. Mass energy relation, it is Einstein's relation. Mass energy relation is mass, m stands for mass, c square, here c stands for velocity of light. Velocity of light is a very great thing. See, velocity of light is 3 lakh kilometers per second, and a square, just see, just you imagine, c square. So mc square, E is equal to mc square. See, by a small mass, if small mass is converted of anything, if you convert this into energy, it will be a great energy, isn't it? So the only one atom gives so much energy, along with barium, krypton and 3 neutrons. What is chain reaction? These 3 neutrons again strikes the 3 uranium atoms, and again every uranium atom again gives 3 new neutrons. They are ejected from one, and again from them. तो 1 से हुआ 3, 1 ने दिया 3, 3 से हुआ 9, 9 से हुआ 27, 27 हुआ 81, 81 to 43 and so on. This way it increases. तो बोलने में यहाँ लिखने में बहुत देर लग रही है, but this process, if we have a lump of uranium, suppose some kg uranium, this lump of uranium, this process of chain reaction goes on very quickly in fraction of second. In fraction of second, it is completed, and this is the explosion. This is the explosion. That is explosion of atom bomb. So first and foremost work of our work is to obtain U235. U235 we have to obtain. Why? From where? To obtain this U-235, the Manhattan Project, spread in so many acres, was established. Very big plant, very big plant, U-235. Why it is so difficult? I am telling you. If you will get the pure uranium, you just hear my language. Be attentive on my pure uranium. Pure uranium, if a lump of pure uranium contains only 0.7% of U-235, isn't it? And the rest is 238. These are the natural uranium. If we have a pure uranium, a lump of pure uranium, then 0.7%. We will find U-235 and the rest are 238, and we are not concerned with 238. We want only 235 because this will be our useful to make bomb. 1 क्विंटल प्योर यूरेनियम से इस तरह हमको मात्र 700 ग्राम U-235 मिलेगा। 1 क्विंटल यूरेनियम से हमको 700 ग्राम, वी विल गेट ओनली 700 gram of uranium from 1 quintal pure uranium, and rest are U-238. We don't need it, 238. Fission is very impossible, not impossible, very difficult in 238. It is very easy in 235. So to obtain this required mass, required amount of 235, such a big plant, that is Manhattan Project, was established. We have also established at Trombay. For this, Pakistan also has established at Kohta. Kohta there is a plant, nuclear plant, very big plant, and big plant due to extract 235 from that one, that lump of pure uranium. Then how much 235 is required? कितना हम लोग जमा करने कि हमको एक बम बन जाए? वाइटल क्वेश्चन, दिस इज द वाइटल क्वेश्चन। हमको कितना यूरेनियम चाहिए कि हम एक बम बना सके? एक बम के बनाने के लिए हमको कितना U-235 चाहिए? तो मिनिमम अप टू इट्स क्रिटिकल मास। What is critical mass? You understand? Critical mass is the mass, that is the minimum mass that which can be explode. If the mass is less than the critical mass, then the chain reaction will not start in it. Be clear, be attentive. If the mass is less than the critical mass, if suppose the critical mass of I will tell you now what is the critical mass of U-35, but U-235 का critical mass अगर X है तो X से थोड़ा भी कम है, आधा किलो भी कम है, तो ये इनिशिएट नहीं होगा चेन रिएक्शन। हाँ, उससे ज़्यादा है तो बहुत इजी में होगा, उतना या उससे ज़्यादा क्रिटिकल मास और मोर देन दैट। तो व्हाट इज द क्रिटिकल मास निकालने के मिनट में, हाँ, आई एम गो इन दैट डिटेल बिकॉज आवर स्पैन ऑफ टाइम डज नॉट परमिट। खाली बतलाएंगे कि कितना है इसका क्रिटिकल मास। द क्रिटिकल मास ऑफ U-235 इज 48.8 किलोग्राम। 48.8 किलोग्राम, 48.8 किलोग्राम इसका क्रिटिकल मास है। किसका? U-235। व्हाट डज इट मीन? व्हाट डज इट मीन? इफ यू हैव 48.8 kg ऑफ uranium 235, it can be exploded very easily, without any means, without any construction, without any constructor. If it is put here, the lump of uranium is put here, how much? Either critical mass is that 4.8 kg or more. Suppose 50 kg. 50 is very near to 48.8. Let it be 50 kg. If you get 50 kg uranium pure uranium-235 you cannot get. As soon as you get 50 kg, it will automatically explode. So you cannot keep it in your house. A lump of uranium cannot keep. हाँ, टुकड़ा में रख सकते हैं. हाँ, 25 kg, 25 kg, 25 kg, another. But if they become one complete body, it will explode. Why explode? So you be clear. It acquires the stray neutrons. The stray neutrons are always available in the atmosphere. So as soon as it will be critical, that is 48.8 kilo or more than that, suppose 50 kg or 60 kg or more than, it will immediately catch, it will immediately absorb this neutron, and the chain reaction will start and it will work as a bomb. It will be exploded, so it will be as good as bomb. इतना बनाने का क्या ज़रूरत? कोई ज़रूरत नहीं, वही बम का हो जाएगा. लेकिन इतना बनाने की ज़रूरत इसलिए हुआ कि जहाँ हम गिराने चाहते हैं, डिस्ट्रॉय करना चाहते हैं, वो ले करके कौन जाएगा? तो पायलट ले करके जाएगा हवाई जहाज़ में, हवाई जहाज़ से वहाँ गिराएगा, और गिराने के बाद देयर इज डिवाइस. What device? Just see the device. Two type of device I have shown: gun barrel technique and thrown technique, thrown off technique. Two type. There are two semi-sphere, 25 kg, 25 kg, and great pressure has been applied from lower side, from upper side, and this is lead plant. बीच में lead है. हाँ, lead does not allow any particle, any anything to pass through it. So it is thrown away. It is just a thrown off technique. It is thrown away with great force. As it is thrown, so two semi-sphere impinge. Two semi-sphere impinge together and become one. That is 50 kg, and it becomes equal to one bomb, and it explodes. Immediately it explodes, because immediately chain reaction starts. Clear? Here also the same thing. It is called gun barrel technique. By this technique, the bomb dropped at little boy and fat man was prepared on this technique, not by that technique. There may be other technique also. We may have four. We may have four slots, and they impinge together immediately at one time, and then also it will be supercritical, that is more than critical mass, and then also it can explode. But here I have shown only two types of techniques. This is gun barrel, this is most popular, and this is also. So in gun barrel, this is half a sphere, that is 25 kg, and this is also half a sphere. This is fixed and this is movable. This is fixed, this is movable, and here there is gunpowder, and it is the ignition device, माचिस मारने वाला जो है. यहाँ इग्निशन डिवाइस है. इग्निशन डिवाइस हुआ, ये जो पाउडर, ये जो केमिकल एक्सप्लोसिव है, जला और एक्सप्लोड हुआ. ये एक्सप्लोड होने से क्या होगा? ये 25 kg का स्फेयर जो है 235 का, वो इसको बहुत तेज़ी से इधर प्रेस किया, बहुत तेज़ी से सीधा हुआ, और ये पूरा मिल जाता है. इट बिकम्स 50 kg. This 25 and this 25 becomes 50. As soon as they impinge, it becomes equal to bomb, and chain reaction start. It explode. There is detonation. There is explosion. Clear? So on this technique, the bomb were prepared, and the bomb. This much you also should know, that where the bomb is exploded, on what height. If it is exploded at a very great height, then there will be not required damage. Our intention means the intention of that man which will drop the bomb. His intention is to make maximum damage. How it will be done? If it is the plane is if it drops at very high, if it is exploded at very high height, very great height, then the destruction will be very small. Also, if it is exploded at very near to the surface, also it will cover the small area, so destruction will be small. So it is so adjusted by parachute. It is not thrown away in aircraft like this. It comes through parachute, and the time is adjusted. This was dropped at just at 15 minute. At 15 AM it was exploded. तो 2 मिनट और पहले उसको छोड़ा गया पैराशूट से 13 पर. जब 2:13 था वहाँ छोड़ दिया गया. पैराशूट आ रहा है धीरे धीरे. टाइम इज एडजस्टेड. टाइम क्लॉक उसमें है. घड़ी उसमें लगा हुआ है कि जैसे वो आएगा उसमें वो इसको इग्नाइट करेगा. घड़ी से ही कनेक्टेड है. देयर इज टाइम डिवाइस विच आई हैव नॉट शोन हियर. टाइम डिवाइस से ही है. जैसे 8:15 हुआ वैसे एक्सप्लोड किया.